Hey, what's up everybody? It's Brian Dean from QuickSprout, and in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can get more likes to your Facebook page using Facebook ads. So your first step is actually to take a quick look at your Facebook page and make sure it's one that people will recognize, because let's face it, no one's gonna like your page if they've never heard of your business, or if you have a Facebook page that doesn't have a strong brand presence and isn't attractive. So you want to make sure first that your cover photo has your logo, so those people that do recognize your brand will recognize it, and give a little bit of information about what it is you do, so those people that may not be familiar with your brand will still like your page. So if your cover photo is a bit generic or it doesn't really have a strong brand presence, you want to click on Change Cover, click Upload Photo, and then upload a photo that fits better. The next thing you want to pay attention to is your profile picture and your thumbnail. So if you're a personal brand like QuickSprout, you'd want to put a recognizable headshot of you there. So then people that recognize your brand but haven't liked you yet, when they see your ad and they see your face, they're going to say, ah, I know this guy, I'm going to hit like, okay? And if you're a product that doesn't have a strong personal brand, you can just put a picture of your product here that people will recognize, like in this example for vitamin water, right? So this is the exact thing you see when you go into 7-Elevens and stores like that. You see the picture of the vitamin water that looks like it looks in the store. So when you see this as a Facebook page or a Facebook ad, you're more likely to like it. And it's the same story with the headshot that you want to use as your profile picture on your Facebook page. You want it to be the same picture that you use around the web so people can easily recognize you. So once you've done that, it's time to promote your page and get some likes. Now there are two ways you can approach it. There's the quick ad that you can just create and promote right away, or you can set up a campaign. I'm going to show you how to do both. The quick and easy way to set up an ad to get you likes is just to click the promote page button, which will always be in the top right hand corner of your Facebook page. Just click on that. And this will give you some very, very basic customization options for your Facebook ad. So it shows you a sample ad, which you can actually customize after you make a payment, the audiences, the countries that you want, people that are interested in certain topics, age range, etc. So once you think that everything looks good to go, you click on promote page, you make a payment, and your ad runs right away. Now, this is great if you want to get just right away, you want likes like within minutes. But to get better results from your Facebook ads, you do want to set up a campaign, because you have several more customization options that are really, really important for the performance of your Facebook ads. To get into that, just scroll all the way down to the bottom of your Facebook page and click on Create Ad. Next, click on the green Create an Ad button. And under what kind of results do you want for your ads, you want to choose page likes. Then just double check that this is the page you actually want to promote. So by default, Facebook will show the Facebook page that you're logged into, but if for some reason you were logged into a different one, you just want to double check before you start getting likes to the wrong page. Then click continue once everything looks good to go. Now it's time to set up your Facebook ad campaign. The first step is to choose an image for your ad. By default, Facebook chooses the cover photo from your Facebook page as the image for your ad. So if you don't want that, you can just click on upload an image and upload another image instead. But for most people, this actually looks pretty good in an ad, so you might want to keep that. But if not, you can just click upload image and upload another image. Next is the text of your actual Facebook ad. And the headline actually can't be modified for the news feed. So when your ad appears in a news feed, it actually has to be your brand name, right? If you use an image at this size, you can use a very, very small image, and then you're able to change your headline, but otherwise you're not able to. Either way, you want to change your headline because you want to be advertising in the right column, okay, which is this part of a Facebook page. And you can actually customize your headline there. So then you could put something like, want more traffic? And Facebook will have now your brand name, and the sub headline will basically be your headline. So you can include something that's compelling and gets people to read the rest of the ad. And then your text could be some other compelling call to action to get people to like. Next, you want to create your audience. And this is super important. This is actually more important than the ad copy and the ad image, because if your audience isn't lined up with your business and who you serve, it's going to be very difficult to get likes. So the first thing you want to do is choose the location. Now, if you are target people in the States, you could choose the United States, and you can actually get down to the city, state, and zip code if you're a local business that happens to target people in a certain specific geographic area. Otherwise, you can choose the US, United Kingdom, and other countries that you serve. Now, under age, unless you're targeting very young people, if you're targeting professionals or people that usually have discretionary income, you usually don't want to set this as 13, so you can set it higher. And then if you have a max, so people that might not be interested in your product after a certain age, you can do that as well. Same thing with gender. If you feel that you tend to target men or women, you can choose one of those. Next, it's time to define the interests and categories of your target audience. Now, sometimes you have to be a little bit creative. For example, vitamin water. Most people, that when they write their interests or they like things on Facebook, they're not gonna say that I love vitamin water or I love water, right? So what they'll do is usually say they're into health and nutrition and exercise. So that's usually where you wanna look. You wanna look at lateral things that people are interested in that may not be directly related to what you sell, unless of course you sell something that appeals to a particular group. For example, if you sold an Android app, you'd obviously want to include Android owners, right? And you wouldn't necessarily need to find people who are interested in technology or apps because you have your target audience right here. But if not, you can always add precise interests or look for interests that are tangentially related to what you sell. Next, it's time to define your connections. Usually you want to leave this as a default setting, only people not connected to your business, because you're looking for likes, right? So you don't want people who have already liked your page to see your ad, because that's going to drive up your CPM cost. Next, if you have a particular page or app or event that you want to have connected to your ad, so people that have liked an event or liked an app, you can show it to that particular group by typing it in here. And also, if you target people with a particular orientation, you can choose men or women. Same story with relationship status. If you sell something, for married people, you wouldn't want to include single and people in a relationship, right? Same story with languages and education. Finally, you have your account settings, and these are basically only decisions that you can make based on your business, your budget, and your goals. But basically what you want to do is limit the campaign budget for day, especially when starting out, and then watch it and go from there. So you want to keep it per day, whatever amount of money is in your budget, and then watch it every day. Finally, we have bidding and pricing, and there are three options. You can optimize for page likes, optimize for clicks, or optimize for impressions. And because we really want more likes to our page, you probably want to leave this as optimized for page likes. And Facebook will do its thing to make sure that you're getting the most amount of likes for your money, and you'll be charged every time someone sees your ad or a sponsored story. So it's a CPM model. Once everything looks good, click on review order, set your payment options, and you're good to go. So that's all there is to creating a Facebook ad campaign to generate likes. As you can see, the most important thing is to have a really attractive Facebook page that people will want to like when they visit it, and then target it to a demographic that's in line with your target audience. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.